From Fox 13, the most powerful name in local news, this is Good Day Tampa Bay.
A car catches fire after it hits some trees and a house overnight.
Plus, and you're getting ready to hear it a lot, it's time to get prepared for a hurricane.
And Central Florida celebrates. The NBA Finals are coming to Orlando.
You can do magic. You can have anything that you desire.
We have adopted the Orlando Magic here in the Bay Area.
We have. We absolutely have America.
That's true.
Tribute from America.
The 80s song they had. Now, our set is blue today in light of the Orlando Magic team colors.
Obviously, big upset against the Cavaliers.
Did that last year when the Rays did so well. We put our set green. Also, USF Bulls caused some green lights here as well. They're blue now for the Orlando Magic, so we'll have more on that next. But first, good morning. I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Laura Moody. Highlights, like Ray said, from the game coming up right after we say hello to Andy Johnson. Hey, Andy.
Hi, Laura and Ray. Minutes. It's the upcoming week. I'll have those answers coming up in 15 minutes, right?
All right, thanks, Andy. First on Fox, sports tops the news this morning. The Orlando Magic upset Cleveland to win the Eastern Conference Finals last night, taking to Game 6 in Orlando. Second quarter, tough one for LeBron James, the Cleveland star. First, he turns it over on the dribble, misses a three-pointer, misses again a while later, not like him. In fact, he didn't score at all in the second quarter. Magic up by 16 after three. They continue to do well. Look at Dwight Howard jam home the missed shot. He did very well last night. In fact, Howard finishes the game last night with 40 points and 14 rebounds. So Orlando advances to the NBA Finals 103-90.
So I'm happy about tonight.
The entire year.
The Cleveland star LeBron James didn't take it well. He didn't speak to the media last night. In fact, a teammate says he went straight to the bus because he was too distraught to talk about the loss. So game one of the NBA Finals is Thursday in L.A. against Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. The first home game is Game 3 in Orlando a week from Tuesday. No word yet about tickets for the home games. New this morning, a fire in St. Pete kills one person. It happened on 29th Avenue North just before midnight. Crews say there was heavy smoke when they showed up. They pulled someone out of the house minutes after getting there, but they later died at the hospital. The Red Cross is helping one person find a new place to live. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Serious crash in Town and Country in Hillsborough County. This is at Riverwood Boulevard and West Ridge Drive near Sheldon Waters. We're told that car hit some palm trees, flipped over, and hit a house as well. Caught fire. No word yet on the extent of the injuries in that one.
Time traffic.
Beth, thank you. And we're calling the kickoff to our new community outreach program a success.
Still to come, we'll show you what the Fox 13 Care Force did and how you can help in future events. It's good. Thank you, Andy. The world's second largest artificial reef is now open in Key West. The 523-foot-long General Hoyt Vandenberg was sunk earlier this week. It was an Air Force missile tracking ship back in World War II. The owner of Dive Key West says he's received calls from as far away as Germany and Norway from divers planning to dive the wreck. In fact, he says they have more pre-bookings for the summer now than they've had in 38 years of being in business. Amazing project there. Now a much different project back in the Bay Area. More on the Fox 13 Care Force yesterday from our Alcides Segui. The Pentagon's top man is talking now about the threats made last week by North Korea. While in Singapore, Robert Gates says the U.S. will act swiftly to any threat from the communist government.
The policy of North Korea as a nuclear weapons state.
North Korea says it's breaking the truce that ended the Korean War more than 5 decades ago. South Koreans say spy satellites have spotted signs that North Korea may plan another missile test. After three seventh-inning stretches, the longest baseball game in NCAA history is finally over. Texas and Boston College went 25 innings last night. 25 innings. Game time was 7 hours and 3 minutes in this regional playoff. That's not all. The Texas pitcher, Austin Wood, threw 12 1/3 no-hit innings. Final score was Texas 3, Boston College 2. Now BC plays again today at noon in a consolation game. No rest for the weary. Let's check the roads now. Here's Beth Ames. Beth, good morning.
Good morning, Ray. Hi, everybody. Here, Beth Ames, Skyfox, on-time traffic.
Gosh, that Texas, I'm just reading back over this Texas-Boston College game. Yeah. That is a fight to the finish.
The pitcher had a no-hitter for 12 innings.
Yeah.
Usually that's good enough. Luckily, his team still won.
Well, Krispy Kreme Donuts is in trouble this morning, facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Still to come, why a county in Virginia says the pastry maker is responsible for clogging the sewer system, and why Krispy Kreme says the charges are unfounded. 74 degrees, 836, pretty shot of our downtown skyline. Andy's forecast and much more news on the way on Good Day Sunday.
They're in Florida.
It's great.
All right, thank you, Andy.
Health news now. New research shows that women on hormone therapy, perhaps for menopause, are more prone to die from lung cancer. The study by the federal government specifically points to women who have taken estrogen progestin pills for at least 5 years. Now, short-term hormone use is still thought to be quite safe. Get this, your liver may be in bad shape because of the pollution outside your home. Yeah, the 4,000-person study from University of Louisville shows 1 in 3, that is 1 in 3 adults, has liver disease. Some 60% of those studied were exposed to common pollutants like lead, mercury, and pesticides at some point in their lives. Further study will be done to see if there is a direct link between the two.
Good Day Tampa Bay.
And welcome back. It's 8:54. It's turtle nesting season again, and our Cynthia Smoot has a story from Paso Grill Beach.
13 News.
Last year, 108 nests hatched on Pinellas beaches. Overall, the state says loggerhead nesting is down 40% in Florida.
12 days until the switch to digital, and if you're watching us on a television set that's not ready for the DTV transition, you are about to see a DTV preparedness test and where to get information about getting ready.
Now, if the set you're watching is ready, you'll now see Andy do a review of Angels and Demons.
Or the forecast.
Either one.
Either one. Some people can water again.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. All right, thanks, Andy. And thank you for spending part of your morning with us.
And we'll see you again next weekend.
And Fox News Sunday is next. Have a good day, Tampa Bay.
Let your day begin. Oh, good day. Have you had a good day lately? Good day. Yeah, good day. Have you had a good day? Have you had a good day, Tampa Bay?
A 112-year-old American flag was found in Wisconsin. This old glory has just 45 stars, one for each state back in 1897. At that point, Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona, Alaska, and Hawaii were not yet states. Firefighters found the flag inside the steeple of a school in Milwaukee after a fire. The school plans to restore and display that flag. A much more famous flag has ties to the Bay Area, it turns out. A local woman actually made the flag that Neil Armstrong put on the moon as he made that giant leap for mankind. Back in 1969, Dolores Black was sewing flags in Milwaukee.
The largest flag company in the United States.
In the months before Apollo 11 sent a crew to walk on the moon, her boss approached her one day.
He said, "You heard that astronauts are going to take a flag to the moon." I said, "Yeah, I heard about it." And he said, "Would you do the honors?" And I said, "You think I'm going to say no?"
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And on July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong made history as the first man to walk on the moon. And no one watched closer than Dolores Black.
All I had my eyes on was the flag.
And all the way back on Earth, Dolores had a secret about that flag that no one else knew.
Right in before I sewed this webbing, that's where I wrote my name.
She actually signed her name on the flag. When word leaked out around the office, she got a call from her boss.
The first thing he said was, "Dolores, you didn't." And I knew what he was talking about.
She didn't get in trouble. And now all these years later, anytime there's a clear night, her grandson teases her about her contribution to American history.
He'll say, "Grandma, keep looking at that moon because I see that flag." And he's 25 years old and he still tells everybody, when there's a full moon, just look up there. The flag is up there. He's so proud of me.
Proud of her, even though most people never knew the person who made the flag that was put on the moon. You are a trivia question. In honor of this local celebrity, Manatee Community College has an art exhibit dedicated to Dolores Black. It's called Black Flag on the Moon. The exhibit runs through June 18th and then for another 4 weeks in late August. She's a local celebrity now.
I guess so. You'll hear about the man in the moon. That's Grandma on the moon.
She's a neat lady. Yep.
Yeah.